All right, so welcome back from the quick break. You're still live on the morning focus. It's now time for us to turn our attention to the newspapers, how the headlines were captured this morning. We'll look at the various newspapers, and right after that, we'll be joining Miss Lois Diane on the porters. That's a particular I'm interested on the porters. Also joining is the man Bernard Agbemo Edge. Good morning, Bernard.
Good morning, El.
How was your Easter holiday?
My Easter, I live life like there was no celebration in town. In fact, on Sunday, I even forgot that it was Easter. On Sunday, yes, after the resurrection. So whilst I was in church, I felt like, there was a celebration.
We had fun as a team because of what we did with the Ultimate Food Bazaar.
Great.
CD Breeze, the Polo Beach yesterday.
Great.
A scene. I mean, it was a moment, and for some time, maybe I have to start going to the beach every night, 8 to 10 p.m.
Wow.
Just to go see that and look at the sea. Somebody was asking, why is the sea getting darker? Around 6, 7, the sea was around 4, 5. It was very dark.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you stand from you see very dark.
Because there are no lights.
No, because people were swimming. And
okay.
It keep rising. Every watch at a point, when we went, it was down, and it keep rising. I said, wow, this is God for you.
Yeah.
Now that we do the newspaper this morning, we look at the Daily Graphic. It said, I will improve road network to ease traffic in Kwewu, President Mahama assures. The president of Zimbabwe, remember, was also in Ghana, visited the Accra Compost and recycling plant. Easter goes developmental, religion takes back seat as tourism, community promotion, brands take over. Stories on the Daily Graphic.
Did you see what A+ did?
Yeah. That was a showdown, man.
Yeah.
That was a showdown.
It was a super time.
Yeah.
See, for once, watching the videos, I felt like I should have been in Gomwa by now. Because tell me why you make your constituents so happy.
So happy, yeah.
I mean, he did so well.
Yeah.
He did so well.
And that he was going
he said he's going to build a waterfall, for them. And I don't really doubt him because to pull this up first time in Parliament, prioritizing his people like this, and it looks like this is what the people wanted.
Yeah.
Well, you look at, this is what they need. This works.
He gave them exactly what they wanted.
Yes, that's it.
And from what people, the constituents that were at the event, they were like, they want to have this every year because Easter has been boring for them. It's been a normal day, but this time, and it was series of events from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like
very big artists.
Yeah, very big artists. You're having Shatawale, Stone Boys, Sarkodie. I'm telling you.
Congrats to A+.
Like he's done it. I saw it. One of the TikTokers making a video was like, she feels like she doesn't have an MP because she says she's from Ablekuma somewhere. One of the
let me link this to a story I just read. I think there are some people trying to push a bill to cap the age limit for MPs for 65. It would be 65 for MP. And I think it's good. You see, some of these things, they are fresh ideas, fresh perspectives. Look at what Dumelo is doing and what A+ is doing. So we need some that in this age that we are now, some unconventional thinking. Because it's
boring.
Yeah.
Now
that's why I said if Shatta says he wants to be an MP,
he will go for
it. Yeah.
He can do it.
I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
If any of the people, once you have the mind.
The mind, no. Yeah,
See, it will surprise you that if this guy makes up his mind.
Shatta.
Oh.
He said he wants to go.
He has the constituency he wants to go.
Colleague gonna be any dear. Anyway,
those are the numbers. So those are the stories on the on the daily graphic, as Easter goes developmental, we saw some beautiful scenes at Gomoa.
Yeah.
Super,
the stage, lighting, organization of the event, seeing the tourism minister there, like all these people coming around.
He was able to pull the economic
yes
side.
Yeah.
The music,
Very
the art,
important.
like he was able to blend it.
Together,
Yeah.
make sure that people, the economic in Gomoa for the past 3 days was.
See, food vendors are going to make money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hotels are going to
Hotels are going to make. Yeah.
So yeah.
That's good.
And
That's good.
you see, if he doesn't do anything at all for you, for a business person, this is an opportunity for you to tap in.
Of course. So it is up to you now.
Yeah, it's up to you to be creative.
To be creative, yes. And I mean, a lot of things are going on in
Yeah.
Easter, and I'm beginning to love it. Initially, it was just Kwewu.
But now,
in fact, water region, all the routes to water region.
yes.
People travel a lot to that part of town, and then Amoakohene was also doing.
Yeah, I'm going to
Solo things. Yeah, we love this. We love
Look at the
this.
front page of the Daily Graphic. I like the caption. It says Easter goes development.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This time it's not just going to drink and
Yeah.
but now
So they
there's
really
a
took a
broader
back seat.
perspective
Yeah.
to it.
Looking at
Yeah.
Holistically, okay, this is like a festive. How do we commercialize?
Yeah.
With the Kwewu festival, business festival, and all that.
Festival coming,
Yeah.
roads that need to be built to make sure that
Yeah.
we get traffic.
Yeah.
Decongest the traffic situations, get into the Volta, get into the Eastern, get into the Central.
Yeah.
Down to Greater Accra region. So
Yeah.
the festive was like, whoa, this is
Yeah.
a super. And I think for the first time in Easter picnic, it's a different style.
Yeah.
Different.
It's a different style. And you see, with Gomoa even, if you don't live there and you are in Accra, during that season, you can go there and do some business.
Do some-
3 days, you
yeah,
cash out, you
cash
come back
out.
to normal business.
Because again,
Yeah.
I would say we need fresh minds.
Yeah.
Isn't it Amoakohene doing Kumasi?
So see what he's
Young
doing.
man, isn't it A+?
See what?
That is
We need-
65 the clear doors.
And by they do 60, okay.
But the point is that you need some of the
Experience, minds as well.
We need them,
Yeah.
they can be ministers.
No, they could be still,
But the MPs, that's what I'm
they
saying.
can still be in the house in order to also guide.
Maybe we need to work with percentages. So maybe the 60s will be a portion, and then the chunk of them would be
But then,
below.
No, you don't forget that there could be people who are 60 who can behave like they are Jay-Z.
Oh yes, I mean they are young at heart,
also young.
old but young at heart. Oh yes. But you see, we are even looking at it from this angle of what Amoakohene and Day Plus and co are doing. See how relatable Dumelo is with his
With
constituents.
the
Like the guy is so available.
yeah.
And
The
for
moment
me,
there's a problem in the constituency,
Yeah.
he's there to solve it.
Yeah.
You get it, and I think it's good.
No, but you see, every watch on the background of all these guys who are being vibrant now tells you they were doing something.
Yeah.
Created an inch for themselves
Before
before they entered it.
Yeah.
So the slight thing they do, they have the push.
The push, very important. Very
So I
important.
think we have to start building.
Very
people.
important.
you see,
Yeah.
before you think of going to parliament or going into politics in Ghana, you should have that niche for yourself.
Yeah.
Once you are-
Create the niche.
Yeah.
Be known for something.
Be known for something.
Don't just appear out of nowhere
Yes.
and you want to lead people.
And then you leverage on
you
what you
leverage
are
on
known for.
yes
Yeah.
you leverage on what you are known for, because if you are known for, let's say, drilling water wells for people, you know that is your niche.
That is your strength.
That is your strength.
That's where
If you are known for
power-
providing for the vulnerable, you know that is your
is your
strength.
strength.
Now when you get the opportunity, how do you develop on it
Yeah.
to make a
Leverage on it.
broader impact?
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they did. Amoakohene being a medical doctor, he was educating people through social media,
Yeah.
what they need to eat, what they need to do, what people don't really know about that field. Now he has the opportunity not only to lead as a medical doctor, but to lead as a member of parliament, as a minister. And he's doing so well at
He's
it.
doing so well.
He's
You
doing
look
so
at the
well.
arts and culture aspect of water, A+ and John is farming thing is doing, plus his arts and culture, the thing they are pushing.
When Dumelo started farming, people were mocking him on social media, X especially. Now you're an actor. Now the movie is not paying. You want to enter. But look at what he's doing with the farming. Look, he's doing
And funny enough, you know, he has farms across even to the north.
The guy is doing well. He's doing, and I think that's what gave him the merit of being the deputy agric minister.
He's done so well for himself.
It's good. We need all different Different Bomasi is doing well in her area because she's a creative. So it's easy to do the work. It's not difficult. You know the space already, you know the people, you know the stakeholders, that's what you do. So it's easy to work.
So it's time for us to start looking at not putting square pegs in road.
Very important.
I think that this government has done well by putting the right people in certain positions.
At various places, yes.
All right, so we're moving on. We're done with the graphic. Now we'll do the chronicle.
Okay. Chronicle, I had, but let me do that before BNFT.
Yes,
okay.
No, I don't have the chronicle.
So which one you are?
Okay, let me do the...
Okay, I got it here.
You got the chronicle.
Deliver value for money or face sanctions. Get fund boss wants contractors. Are you waited till what happened in Tama New Town before you
Accra
New Town reactionary. So and the other story here, Jerry Ahmed Shaibu, MP for Wejagbawe, is here with his boss, Honorable Afenyo Mark in Osahin, and says that let's isolate politics from business. NPP minority tells Okwewu Business Forum. That is very important. I know. You see, politicians, no matter what they do, they are looking at but no. They are pushing agenda, serious agenda.
They will always push the agenda. Trust me.
Cannot
anyway.
We need to face the facts.
Okay.
So there's a verse here, Proverbs chapter 15, the verse 22. Without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisors, they succeed. Without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisors, they succeed. This is the verse.
Okay.
Many advisors, they succeed.
Should I go to the MBN 360 portal?
Okay.
Now let's go to the portal.
Okay, so
I know we keep you standing.
I don't know if I should take it from here or just go to the screen. Okay, so delays in mineral royalties disbursement and the mine resource management. That is also here on mbn360.com. When you log in, you see our stories. Ben Boachi wants against trading power stability for cheaper pump prices.
That's a question I asked this morning.
Are you ready for doom, sir?
No.
Or you will pay more?
It's a serious question,
Don't go there because when I read the script, when I was reading the story, I was asking myself, hey, what's your name?
It's a serious question.
It's a big question.
Because we found coaching, they are
why you ready? Say you bet you sika kitwe bi the ato fuel. Na ye ni lights.
And I say
you bet you be brave. Na ye nya light.
It's
No, but the point is, someone said the minorities demanding said now the escalation of the war in Iran. She was let's take up the one city. And I'm looking at one city was used to cushion that.
And then you sector levy.
But haven't we cushioned it enough? We haven't had accountability on that, have we?
The point is that
maybe they'll argue that is the reason the lights are stable.
The point is that
but we need to be told how much you have been able to mobilize.
I think they were able to check. I'll check it for you. But I think
it should have been stated in the budget or something.
A figure which was going to give us some millions of Ghana cedis to cure some of the outstanding.
But do you know that even when this one cedi levy came up, we spoke about it. We said that they should let us know how long
it will take
and how much
the point is that no policy will tell you how long and how much. Once it's bringing some quantum of money into the kitty, don't forget that now we're complaining that we need to go even borrow money because our wage bill is too high. Now, if we don't go borrow money, we can't pay even that 6% that we are employing in the public sector. That alone should tell you something, that if we should go and take off that levy that we leverage on the goodwill of the Ghanaian people who even asked for it, and we want to take it off now, then we are going to be in crisis again. But it's somehow helping us. That's why we are able to raise some amount of money to pay the PPE price. Not all, but at least we have some.
We were able to sort something out.
Now, if we want to go reduce all the levies, about 6 on it. All right, in the full economy that we are running, if we should take or reduce it, then we should be ready for some consequences as well.
Are we ready for that?
That is what Boakye is also asking, is showing.
But I don't think we are really. We want to go back to this power. No, I don't think we are ready for that. But the fuel too is eating us, because I bought diesel yesterday, and what I got
17 cedis per liter. 17.
I did buy the cry.
You did buy the cry. I'm sorry, my brother. Okay, there's another interesting story on the portal MBN 360 again. First batch of 100 buses arrive to ease transport challenges.
Hallelujah.
But we shouldn't treat it like we did with the Metromax. No, but the way we handled.
Okay. As now we start selling a Metromax for like 6,000,
2,000 cedis.
It was.
The way you say that thing too.
Yeah, but how else? 2,000.
But it's serious.
A whole bus.
So that is poor management, poor maintenance. No. Like our attitude is just some way.
So my question now is that we have 100 buses from the transport ministry, right, to cushion this issue of buses not being available and all that. How are these buses going to be distributed? Now, how are they going to be maintained? Who are those going to benefit from these buses? Are these buses going to generate revenue? Like, we should know the buses are in, we are excited, we are happy about it, but not 2-6 months, a year later we come back to the same issue. No, so we should rather use this 100 buses to increase the number of buses,
right,
to solve the problem. Rather, it shouldn't create another problem.
But is it about the quality of buses we import, or it's about poor maintenance?
I think one of our major problems is poor maintenance.
No, I think Ghana, the biggest problem we have, is a national problem. And this is how it is. Issues that has to do with maintenance is one of our biggest problems. Another thing is implementation. Is the biggest problem. Enforcement is the biggest problem. These are the things, when it comes to customer service, it's the biggest problem we have as a nation. So these are the things eating a maintenance culture. It's the biggest issue as a whole. The entire nation is after every Ghanaian has that problem. Okay, so it's a management issue. Now these buses are 29 seater.
Okay.
Each is 29 seater, so you don't have to go do overload. Pick your 29.
How do we ensure?
That is a question. So who is going to monitor and make sure that it's picking the 29? And
not loading market food stuff,
and people are sitting, standing because there's no pets in it.
The market women will not be happy with you.
Oh, you see, the market women have, you know, there are cars that pick their loads. They have their trucks that picks their loads. But sometimes these drivers, when you go to some of the markets, you see their loads in the vehicle. Like the loads are packed that when you sit down, you don't even have anywhere to put your feet. And I think all those things form part of the poor maintenance of these buses.
That is mismanagement, because the point is that who is going to monitor and ensure? Just like what happened with the Get Fund building. Now you're telling us that, okay, we have to make sure contractors give value for money. Whose responsibility it is
Exactly.
to check that even the son has gone through the lab to tell us that this is the sun we are going to use to build the blocks or the foundation, but all this needs to be tested.
Yeah.
It's not every sun you use for building.
Yeah.
So it has to be tested. It's not every foundation area. Every area tells you the kind of foundation you need to do
Exactly.
to be able to put a building on. Are we getting that same side? Whose responsibility? And assembly have departments. They have the planning, they have the surveyors, they have everybody to make sure that. But you go, they build a house, there are no toilet facility, there are no wash restroom in there. Then you give them light, which is not supposed to be. The law says that.
But the thing
make
is that
sure you
when
check all those
yeah,
things before you give them
yeah,
the light. And we'll give it to you.
when people start building,
Oh no.
I know these people are supposed to regulate these things.
But
So
no,
how is it that people start building foundation? They put up a structure before
They
authorities
don't
go
even
there,
they even go for permit.
before they even go for permit. And when they get the permit, on what basis are they granted these permits?
yeah.
See this building that collapsed.
Yeah.
From
12
what
years down.
from what we hear, this building has been there for
14 years.
14 years.
2012.
14 years in that state. Na nka nipa ugina ho na wonye maintenance kra for 12 years.
Well, and even that should tell you that. So that brings to the point where you should be able to know the sun.
No, but who is even the assemblyman?
Yeah, that's what it is. Because if you know, like when the bridge is going to be constructed, because they know the values of whatever materials is being placed in, they can tell you it will stand the test of time for the next 50 years.
After
Yes,
it has to be
after-
reconstructed
yeah, after it
or
has to be
something.
or maintained 50 years. That's why you can have the bridge from the north, from the Savannah region connecting the north, from the Blue East connecting the south. That Nkrumah built, they said, is 50 years.
So it's not 50 years yet.
It has passed, so they do some maintenance.
Okay.
Got to a point they have to block it, do maintenance. Now they are building new bridges. The ESO administration started. This government is making sure that we complete. Now they are doing it 3 different areas.
Yeah.
So now when you build it, then this one, you can now work on it to be like a makeshift. But your main one is on. So the quantity, the sun, the kind of a sun. If they have to go and bring the sun from Gumwa, that will take us for 80 years. Go and bring it.
Go and bring it.
And make sure. But we are not doing that. We waited for this building to collapse. We lost 3 people. Then we are saying value for money. Value for money.
Several others
Sesen.
injured.
Yekofa sa
How are
value
we
ni
going to bring the
free.
people back to life?
Yekofa value ni free fa.
So this is the problem. Maintenance, monitoring, implementation, enforcement is our biggest problem. If these vehicles are going to work, then they should tell us whose responsibility it is.
Exactly.
We're supposed to make sure that when they're on the road, they are being checked, that they are picking. What sensor are you placing in the buses that tells us you've been able to kill the 29? The bus is moving. You don't go do stuff. You know what they do? They know it's going to commission. You pick people to circle, drop them, pick, and then that money they don't take the thing to their pocket.
It's true.
So
Man for chop.
that's the order of the day. So that is the
Okay.
that's how we have it. So I think if we're able to do that, because it's 300 and they bought 100. Let's see how this 100 will be distributed across to ease the commuters with easy ride.
Right. Let me take the final story from MBN 360. It says FDA alerts public over falsified HIV test kits.
Hey!
Big problem.
Yeah.
Hey!
Big problem. It's a big problem.
So, Chese, say you are what? You are negative when you are actually positive. So the FDA, how did they get into the market?
Attack. I don't know how. It's a very important question. So
How did they get
some years ago? I know this man, and until he just came and was like, "Have you done your HIV test?" I said no. Do you want to test? I said yes. Then he sent me to his car, just brought out some kits. What saved me that day was that he didn't get a pin.
To take your
I'm telling you, to take my sample. And he's not a doctor. And he's not a doctor. Oh, he's facility management. Only doctor need there's and but it was several years ago. So after now, I didn't have much sense. Later, I'm like, how could I have allowed? So if he had pin, I would have allowed myself for somebody who is not a medical practitioner in any way to take my sample. I couldn't tell
questions.
I didn't ask questions. I couldn't tell whether the test case was actually like genuine or not. I was just going to allow myself like that. How could I have been so foolish? Excuse my language. I mean, but later I was just lucky that we didn't find the pin to take the sample.
You were saved by the bear.
So yes, a lot of people do things that sometimes, you know, be careful if you want to run tests, go to the appropriate facility.
Yes, but my question is even that these falsified test kits, are they in the pharmacies?
Yeah, definitely don't find their way into.
How did
But
they
do
get
people
into
go
the
to
system?
pharmacy to do?
Oh yeah.
You know,
Now some pharmacies.
Some pharmacies.
Yeah, you can actually go and get a kit and
Is
test.
it diagnostic centers or pharmacies?
Oh, some pharmacies have it. There are this pregnancy test kits. Some look like it. They look. It's just like the pregnancy test kits where you put a blood sample on it, and then it gives you the strokes to tell whether you are positive or negative.
But I know that HIV test, you know, before they were
you go to the lab, they take your blood sample, you go to the lab, and then
yes, for even apart from that, the doctors are trained to deliver the message.
Yes,
because of the, I don't know if
the
now
trauma and everything that comes
because
with it.
things have eased. It's like it is
But
now.
you know, even now, I think people are scared when it comes to issues of pregnancies than
Are you
HIV.
sure?
Oh yes. Tell me why people are having so much unprotected sex and they don't care.
Because they know that if you take the antiviral,
you will be fine.
No, consistently. What it does is that the viral can't grow.
Yeah.
Rather loses its efficacy.
Okay.
It doesn't mean it's out of your system. No.
So it doesn't cure.
No.
It just manages.
It weakens the virus.
Okay, so you can live longer.
You can live longer. And from what I know, because I have friends and siblings who are in these health sectors, so I like to find out more. And one of them happened to be at one of the centers that distributes these antiretroviral drugs. And they tell me that they have some supplements and vitamins they take. So after the counseling and everything, they suggest some of them, they prescribe to them some of the vitamins and things to take. So
at a cost.
At a cost, yes. And they're expensive.
But not too expensive.
Not too. It's something you can afford.
But what is the ACE Commission doing? I thought they champion some of these drugs and try to.
Yeah, the drugs are given for free.
Okay, but the vitamins, supplements,
and keep you fresh for people not to know that you are. You know, previously when someone is HIV positive, when you see the person, there are some kind of things you see around the person to tell this person is HIV. But now it's not there, and there are people out there who have the virus, but you can't tell. No, you can't tell from that person's appearance. You can't tell. You get it? That's what I'm saying, that people, because of the antiretroviral drugs, people fear the responsibility of having a child than living with the virus.
What is child too, and also the can and
So with this FDA alert of this test kit.
No, the point is, you are telling us that there are falsified.
So how do we know?
How do we know?
So now, if you go in there, you realize that the company that is supposed to do the product's name behind it was the covenant. And it's another company's name to make it look that it's coming from that
the new company.
So the FDA later, after going through and realized, no, there's a backdrop to it. So they uncovered it and said, no, Now they're asking if it has gone into the market, pull it up.
Pull it back.
Okay.
Okay.
And now they've wrap up those.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
the CD4 is a company that does the CD4.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can do it. It's a particular company that does it.
Okay.
So that it comes to the Ghanaian market.
Okay.
So you can do your self-tax. But once those people, I mean, it's just like
Please go to the hospital and
people
wait.
take Camel Queen, they leave. Some will go and take the same Camel Queen, they will die because
It's true.
It's from a different market. So you just need to be careful. Just go into the lab, make sure the writing is done.
Okay.
Don't do self-text. If you are scared to do self-text, people feel that if I do self-text and I know myself, then I know. But you can't do self-text and be able to manage yourself.
No.
What you need to do, go to the hospital,
Get cancelled.
get a counsel,
Yeah.
get a medication, and then after all, people are living 50, 60 years after they have it, and they are still living. So what you need to do is to take care of yourself.
So it's not a
Yeah.
death sentence.
It's not a death sentence.
Okay, so I think let me move away from MBN 360. Let's do City Newsroom. Tamil as armed men storm Ajin Kotoku Onion Market. Did you see that?
I saw that. I saw that over the weekend. That has to do with our neighbors, Nigerians, coming in to sell onions
Okay.
in the retail market.
Okay.
Normally, they are supposed to do the
Wholesale. Yeah.
for the Ghanaians to do the
The retail.
So if you come and you also want to do retailing, it's against the rules. So the youth will not allow you.
Yeah.
And also onion sellers. That was where the skirmishes started from. But I think the authorities have been able to
Yeah, to bring some
bring
calm.
some sanity.
There's a
Yeah.
question I have about this whole foreigners not doing retail business in Ghana. Hasn't that law outlived its usefulness, given that we are now doing African continental free
Free
trade?
trade.
We are
So
allowing people free entry into.
And we are now trying to.
Maybe I think I think we should really look at
The
it.
president says we're going to get free visas for all Africans to Ghana. No, but the question here is this: they're not saying don't do business. They're not saying don't.
But you can't do retail business.
What? No, you can do retail, but you need to partner Ghanaian.
To do retail.
To do retail.
Okay, it makes it easy. What the point is that it creates avenue for a Ghanaian to be involved in that business.
Okay.
Because if they are also all doing it, and we know a lot of.
But Ghanaian traders really like overpricing.
That is the thing.
And the point
And
is,
and our friends there.
we don't do
The little profit they get, they prefer the little profit in abundance than much profit and not mix
No,
it.
the point is that let me sell the Nigerian businesses. Let me sell more at a lesser price and profits.
Yeah.
Than to sell less
At a higher price.
and
keep the goods.
And keep the goods. So they let go of it. Now, with this Ajin Kotoku issue, they were selling, let's say, if a quantity of 4 is to be 1 cedi, they decide to do 6 of the quantity to make it 1 cedi. With no, this is wrong.
You to make it 6, eh?
When you do that, because you have a wholesale, you have a lot.
Yeah, but they don't
We don't
have.
a lot.
We don't have
so
a lot.
We are doing the 4 for 1 cedi, and
Yeah.
6 for 1 cedi. So either you reduce the quantity to be like ours, so we can all do it together, or you back out.
It makes sense, Mom.
So this is where the confusion.
It does.
Yeah.
But I
It
thank
does.
God they've been able to sort that.
Yeah.
Up, and then the squeeze and Ajin.
Yeah. There's another interesting story here on the City Newsroom. It says chlorine gas leak at Befi Chrome water treatment plan, and NADMO has issued an alert. Don't repeat a Yalolo mistake with new buses. Transport
Amen.
analyst is saying
Amen.
this.
No, it's a truth because if you see how Ayalolo started, and we've been able to follow it through, I don't think we should have the buses break down. We should have the buses parked somewhere. We should have you don't bring buses that you can maintain them. You don't have buses that you can have the parts to work with. I keep saying that what happened to our new plan system? Bring the gadgets in there. Let our new plan put it together as we used to do, so that when there are problems, we'll be able to sort it out. Get them trained to do it, so that we know that these are locally manufactured vehicles, like we're having the new plans. Hardly would you see the new plan break down. Those times. Hardly would you see it break down. So why don't we go back to that same system? Now we've let those companies to just, if you go to the Kumasi new plan, it's just the empty, just new plan, empty. It's become a lorry station. Whereas we can train people, and these buses come through, and they put them together, then we know that, okay, people have been trained on it. So if there are issues, they can solve it. So they can always put people on the buses that, okay, once we agree, our problem is there's an engineer on it, a mechanic on it.
That's
it
true.
goes with the bus. But we don't do that again. So we allow the buses to go. So for me, that information is through and through. If only we will not go back to what we did with Ayadego.
We easily forget ourselves.
The MMT would have been a viable thing that could fall in place. All other government have come to put buses in there. Then we go sell the buses for 2,000. Our own selfishness.
That's quite unfortunate.
So that as a student,
we are very much okay. Anyway, let's see what My Joy Online has. Says Bank of Ghana's $1.3 billion profits from gold sale could help narrow 2025 losses.
Great.
I know that was done when they had the MPI meeting, the Bank of Ghana, the MPI. Remember that meeting has to sell, we have to sell above 19 tons
of our gold.
That has helped to stabilize the city at a point. We need to put in a lot of dollars into the system for the OMCs to do their buying and selling. So now Abuchi cannot price because there's so much dollars in the system. So if you are keeping it, you are losing. So it's better you let it go. So why do we keep the gold? We keep the gold because we want to cushion the economy. Everything we will sell 15 and 19 tons of it that will stabilize our economy.
Why not?
I know.
I mean,
for me, that is a good thing. I mean, it was a good direction that Johnson, Pandis, and CMA took that decision to make sure that we're having some stability when the CD fighting the greenback. Unlike the other time when the greenback would rather be whipping the CD, and the CD is trying to match itself up. Instability around the
CD is CDing for us.
I mean, you can imagine if in the midst of all this, Trump and his arrogant things in the middle,
and then your
CD is not stable. By this time, you are 20 cents per liter.
I'm telling you.
We are buying
17.
Yes.
If you imagine saying $1 was 17 and now 16 now.
Yeah, so disaster.
It would have been now. Wow. I mean, we are grateful. We are grateful that at least one factor is that one is beyond our control. We can't tell Trump to stop. I mean, but the one that is within our control.
His tweets yesterday?
Oh yes, he said he will wipe out
Iraq. It might be tomorrow.
Now he says they should open the Strait of Hormuz.
But you know that will not work.
No, but listen to Iraq. We've lost the key.
These people.
They are playing with lives.
Don't mind them.
They are playing with lives. They don't care. They don't care.
Just reply Trump.
They don't care.
We've lost the key. Anyway,
today is the deadline he gave. So we are waiting. Everybody is monitoring the space.
Because for me, my fear is, should they blown the power plants? Should they blown the strait? It's going to create another case.
That will be even long term.
That is why they
of course, of course, China too is behind.
They should just cease fire with all these.
So that's it.
Because left to Iran alone, they will not be there.
But
because they have the
backing of these people.
That Putin man.
I'll say that Putin man. Anyway, let's
one thing that will happen is that, even as we speak, Russia-Ukraine war is ongoing, but the world has adjusted.
The attention now is in the Gulf states.
I'm even talking about the effects of the war. So even if these guys continue, the price will fall. It won't come back to how it used to be valued because the world would adjust to their things. I mean,
It's
So,
true.
but
Say I can't Munjaya. Okay. Continue.
Yeah,
We'll
of
find-
course.
We'll
they
find a
always
way
find a
around
way.
it. Yeah.
Find a way.
So there was an accident at Gumuafete.
Oh.
Yeah, 1 person dead, unfortunately. 6 in critical conditions. This is from My Joy Online. And there's another interesting story here.
But just before you move to the interesting story,
Okay.
you know, the Easter Fest team, we had 2 bad accidents, all happening in the northern belt. That is
The Kintampo area.
Kintampo area. The same spot, 2 days.
2 days.
Oh.
The same spot, the Blue East Kintampo Tamale Highway. The first 4 people lost their lives.
Too
and
bad.
The second 8 people lost their lives. Just 2 days.
Too bad.
space
Too
between.
bad.
Same spot.
Same spot. So that should tell you we should look at that point very well. And then the driver was overtaken unnecessarily and called it to an idle.
Where are you going? Wherever you are going, you get there.
So media.
May their soul rest in peace. So 15 Ghana cedi sachet water price per bag is a ceiling, not fixed, and this is coming from the producers.
It can't be fixed.
Oh, no, but the point is that
Because
you know,
from 10 cities to 15. How?
15,
That is,
why?
I mean, 1/3 of increase. Oh.
Yeah. The ministry came in over the weekend to tell them not to.
Yeah.
Which they, so now they're also going to do just like the private transport union
Yeah.
are going to Georgia with the minister.
Muko Georgia now.
To let it be at where it is. They kind of 10 cities now.
Greater Accra.
This is the other end.
Well, the point is that 10
why?
cities and I'm to 3 bags.
Say, say, I'll
Yeah,
be
I'm to 2. Oh,
Better two.
I'm 5 sachet in the morning, 5 in the afternoon.
To me, sorry, there. 3 crab before
Sometimes taps are not flowing, and we depend on sachet.
You see,
Bath to do all things.
to cook and do all that.
Fine, no, please
They
calm
should,
down for us.
they
Yeah.
should relax.
Yeah, they should
for us.
relax.
And let me take one story and then wrap up with my joy. It says Nigeria's Dangote refinery boosts exports to ease Africa's supply crunch.
Nice one.
Yeah,
Super.
we should have more of the
I'm
Dangote.
telling you, la.
Super. That's why
You
I
get?
keep saying, you know, but the last I was telling you,
yeah.
Ghana should be able to go just 10. Just 10. 10 and guarantee for them to set up refineries, to set up things that we need as a nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have their network, they'll be able to get a crude for us.
Okay.
And that toll should be expanded by now because when we're with Italy, and when it's an Italian Ghanaian petroleum hub, we never had crisis until they handed it over to us.
Just say we can't handle
We
anything.
can't handle it. And they didn't correct.
Anyway, on the refinery, oil prices extend gains as Trump sharpens rhetoric on Iran. Yeah.
Trump. Papa Trump.
It's just.
That's
me,
it.
I've always said it that Trump should not have become president in any way.
But you know, it was this gay
And that is-
LGBTQ
That is
factor.
not enough.
That's not enough. But you see, the Christian community, and
So
not
is
just the Christian
is the
community,
Christian community happy that
they are not
Trump
happy.
is bombing and
They are
now?
not happy. But who saw it coming? That's
Oh,
Trump.
me, I saw it coming.
Well, I
Trump.
can see it
But
coming.
see what he did in his first term.
Yeah.
It gave indication that this guy, what he means when he says American first, you know, this is exactly what it means. So anything for the American people, once he sees the American people,
That's
he's okay.
But are the American people even happy?
People are holding protests against Trump. In America, people are holding protests.
So if it was for the American people, are they happy with what you are doing?
Well,
Well, you may have 2 sides to a coin. There are people who felt that okay, with what is happening in Iran, the world Iran is becoming dangerous to their interest in the Middle East. That is
to American interests.
That's
Yeah.
to American interest in the Middle East. Don't forget that in the Middle East they have allies. They've taken almost every ally, with the exception of the Iran and Iraq. Okay, so they believe that okay, if our interest and this person there with what he is doing can affect our allies. It's not their allies, their interests. Now the point is that look at Dubai. You see people in the Arab world, but the Americans.
Yes.
Listen to the donation.
Yeah.
The Americans who are in there driving the economy. Okay.
Yeah.
So they want to do anything to protect
Those
that
people.
region. That is why we say what we're saying. Which shouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
You see, every country has a sovereignty.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't be the case. Now you ask yourself, why did you go there? I keep saying that this is an unplanned war.
Yeah.
This is not. It's just a talk something. Then we let you do it.
It is
So
ego.
now you did not prepare for it. So you don't know how to come out of it, whether to stay in it or to give it up.
Yeah.
Now you've got the backing of Russia
Yeah.
and China supporting them, because look, in America, if it's just left with Iran alone, they would have given it up long ago.
Yeah.
But looking at all their leaders that have been taken off, and you see, America has a different interest. The person is doing the thing with Israel. That's a different interest. Israel is targeting specific things. If you watch all the Israel targets, a different thing altogether. They are going for the leadership. They are going for where their arms are. They are, to dismantle certain things, to weaken them. America is going for, let's protect our allies.
But you
Now
see,
the people are attacking your
America is not, can't
They're not
justify.
that's
Because
you
before
can't-
this war-
you can't do this to a sovereign nation.
That is it. Before the war, Iran was not attacking any American ally.
That's
It was the war that led to.
That's what I'm saying. That why did you? Because you see it to be a threat to your people.
It was just a threat to Israel. Israel, no.
So if you think it's a threat,
It was just Israel. It was not. This war was not about UAE. It's not about Saudi Arabia, or it was just because Iran had peace with all those other Arab nations, apart from the Jews. I mean the Israelis.
So for that one,
And the Israelis, their beef is that
everybody understands that you can't be peace.
Iran is supporting Hezbollah. Iran is supporting what's the name of these guys in Gaza. But so, I mean, I don't really understand this whole issue of why do you feel unsafe that I am helping somebody you are attacking. Look at all the atrocities. Look, for me, when I'm analyzing, I'm a Christian through and through. But when I'm analyzing what is going on in the Middle East, I don't put on my Christian lens, because it's about humanity, it's about laws, it's about existence, it's about sovereignty rights. The people of Palestine have the right to live. They have the right to determine who becomes their leader. If they are saying that we want terrorist organization to lead us, that is it. It is their sovereignty. It is not for America. And one of the Iranian leaders said, you Trump, you don't have the right to determine who becomes the mayor or the leader of New York. So why do you want to determine who becomes our leader in Iran?
So that tells you see.
So now if you are attacking Palestinians, you don't expect Muslims in Iran to be quiet. So they will also try to fight for the Palestinians. That is what is going on. So you see,
the point is that they will come and tell you that this is what we fight. Okay.
But it is so obvious that is what they are doing.
We are fighting you to disarm you for being a
oh, come on.
Our ally.
But I think basically Iran just wants power in the Middle East.
No, for that one, it's something that is why he's creating those ballistic missiles, to be strong.
Supporting Yemen and all those
You
people.
understand? So it's something that sometimes you will sit and say, okay, and family. But with what is happening, FIM, whether we like it or not, it's affecting us, it's affecting the economy, it's affecting the
In fact, it's affecting economies.
Yes, and it's affecting everything that has to do with travels around. Now, nobody is safe because you may never know.
But do you see Trump's season fire anytime soon?
Anytime soon.
I
mean, I don't trust his words.
You don't trust?
Oh no. There was a time he said the war will end soon.
Yeah.
Now he's saying something that will wipe away. The next morning, you don't know. He's been giving contradictory remarks about this war. I mean, look, do you know what he did? he has taken off all the American soldiers and military generals who are experts, who will say, no, we can't do this. He took all of them off, replacing them with people who cannot even back.
No.
So once he gives the order, they carry out the order.
He replaced them with people he can control.
He can control. That's what I'm talking about.
So it means he's not, like you are saying, you can't really trust his
you can't.
Because now what they're doing now, if you look at what happened over the weekend, was to go, they wanted to do there was this ground fire that happened that Iraq will have to lose certain soldiers. Initially they were also saying, oh, nothing was happening to them. But this morning, they admitted that they lost some soldiers.
Of course, I mean, there is just one solution to what is going on. The United Nations has proposed it. The entire thing is that Israel and Palestine are neighbors, just as Togo and Ghana. But Israel is saying that we will not allow Palestine to form a sovereign state. So Palestine is not like a country just as Ghana is. And the reason is that the entity that is forming the government of Palestine, being Hamas, they have labeled Hamas as a terrorist group.
Not that they have labeled them Hamas.
Well,
but let's assume without admitting that they have labeled
it as a terrorist group.
The point is that let's get it straight.
Okay.
Let's get it straight. Don't let us.
Okay. So. But we know the people who have labeled Hamas as terrorists. It's the US, it is the UK, it is those people, those group of people. So this is what it is. The problem is that Israel is saying that before we allow Palestinians to form a state and a government, so if you have heard of the two-state solution, that is the summary of it, that let Palestine also be a state recognized with the government. Israel should also be a state, so two states, and that solves it. That is the United Nations solution. But Israel is saying that because of Hamas, if a terrorist group is now the government of Palestine, we are not safe because they can throw bombs at us anytime. And then Palestine is also saying that you can't determine for us who becomes our government. That is it. So it is ego. The solution is that, so Israel is saying that if you form a democratic state with a civil government, so that the people who form the government is like Ghanaian government, they are civilians and not military or a terrorist group, then we can allow for a two-state solution. So it's mistrust between the two.
So why can't Palestine also?
Because they don't also trust Israel. Is that thing?
The point is
Israel is encroaching now, Gaza and everything. West, they have taken over all those places. So if we don't protect ourselves,
it doesn't look like it's
not ending anytime soon. No, it's not. This thing, so I foresee that we'll die and go,
and this thing will be there.
Because we're born, it's something that has been there. Biblically, religiously, it has been there. So it's not something that we can profess a solution to it. So it's only God.
The solutions will be suggested, but as to whether it will be taken, it doesn't look like.
Both sides don't trust
each other. That is it, basically.
There is no way.
There's no trust.
And there's no way they can trust.
And there's no way they can trust each other.
In the sense that, let's say, okay, there'll be stability in the Gulf region for some time. Then we wake up on the 23rd of April. The boom, the whole part of Israel was in shambles. Which people did it? We the Hamas, we did it.
I know where you are leaning. I know where you are leaning.
They will also not sleep. So wherever you are, they will look for you and make sure they disarm you. And now the Houthis have also joined. Just as they did that, they also started joining, blocking the sea waves. Then we started having the economies being suffering again. Then they have to attack from two sides again to deal with that. So it's age-long, century-long thing. It will take the God that created.
So Israel's beef with Iran, their beef with Iran is that it is Iran that is helping Hamas to fight them.
That's all.
That is all.
That
is all. And Iran is also saying that, yeah, Palestinians are our people, so we've got to supporting them. Yeah. So we are not after that side there. Oh, after 2-3 years, you hear another one boom somewhere.
So we just have to leave it for Yankopon on board.
Anyway. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the online portals.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how we wrap up this edition, the first phase of it. And we'll be back right after this break. We have some more conversation coming with you. Stay with us. And go.
So there's some look fast. Baba, me again. Yes, we are late. Me quite remember who hear me. Me and sent my friend doctor when I'm crossing over. See what we swear. Yes, malaria. Malaria. Oh, what they say with the router? Me copy the absence. A drone a friend router mixer. Yeah, come on, let it and running some gat trap and the draw ku abaso body ase wabo ruta mixture abaso ruta natural products no ne ruta mixture ya de kutia atridi ruta tonic and the ruta life for e huhuru e feel sra de bone e feel nipadua mu na support immune system no ruta de obi ase FDA age dwedwe krato ya tu.
What a glorious, glorious God we serve. I am inviting you to our moment of miracle service every Tuesday morning. Every Tuesday morning. It's a time of prayer for healing, deliverance, for miracles, testimonies. It's more of a healing and prayer service. And God still heals because Malachi 3:6 says, I am the Lord, and I change it not. As he did in the days of John and Peter, he's still doing it in our days. And so I'm personally inviting you, and I'm willing to receive you in the house of God this very Tuesday for the moment of miracle service. As you come, if you are sick, come. If you are troubled, come. Evil attacks, Tuesday morning is for you. God bless you as we see you this Tuesday. And I want to encourage you. I'll always be on MBN TV, and also keep watching me on all our social media platforms. God richly bless you. More direction, call the number on the screen. Remember this, even though we have churches all across the nation, especially the villages, we are located in Nungwa, Adogon. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.
And he asked them, when he sent them, do you lack anything? And they said, we lack nothing. I pray that this will be your story. As you live for God, and you work for God, and you support God's work, you will look back and say, I have lacked nothing in my life.
We want to thank God and thank God again that Friday is a night of prayer, prophetic night, healing night, the Word of God night, and worship night. Every Friday in Maranatha Power Ministries. And I'm inviting you, beloved, if we don't realize the warfare we are in, the devil will defeat you as a child of God. And the most strangest things and unfortunate things in the church today is good believers who are weak. You are good, but you are weak spiritually. God wants you to be strong because he says in Ephesians chapter 6 verse 10, he says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. You see, there are certain battles you cannot win in the day. This Friday and every Friday, I'm inviting you to Maranatha Power Ministries for breakthrough night, signs and wonders night, prophetic night, healing night, deliverance night, and salvation night. Let me see you this Friday. If you want more direction, telephone numbers on the screen. Please call. And also, you can watch me on MBN TV every time we are having service. And also, watch me and be with me on all the social media platforms you will see on the screen. Remember this, Jesus prayed in the night. Even the Son of Man prayed all night. It's our time. God bless.
All right, so welcome back from that quick break. And also, I believe that you've enjoyed every bit of today's conversation that we went through. Dinah joining us with going through the porches for the day. We told you, stand up in April. There's a lot of things we're going to do with you as we sit around for God and for country. Now, the phone line is doing activated. You can send us your messages on 0537158638. Via SMS or WhatsApp on the same number 0537158638. And numbers are also Komochichi Ayesheno. Fango Yabetibu no so na yakudum so. Ana se yebejana sa na yenya kanea. Emunia wahe ena ofo se yemfa. Yente so ne kwa hohiem na dum so ana se yenhwe ebesi na ahwe nti ke okwa bia na ni bi enyomba wona petrol ke diesel okay petrol 13 cedis reasonable na she diesel 17 and almost 14 so and wokwani Watch fuel no ni taxes fuel ko ni ewa energy ni bonafe ni kane amano wogie ke wogie na ke wo free power ration ni no ke increases tenoniji bo basmo wogie ni wa dum so alo wohye ni wokwe no ko no ba nye wo fe whichever way it is, you banyo kwa basani, banyo travel 053. One try solution as to how to solve this issue of fuel prices. Obo GPRT BA2 commercial drivers union BA2 and become by increase lorry fare by 20%. Government care nyeba ngene ni wo gbasane ni wo kwebo no wo ba afi fuel ke energy analyst nke kwe kanya atani bi ekuma here twage wo ba adum so ani wo nsumo ni wa adum so wo ba che no wa adum so alo wo ba hye bia na heni akesa ne gba ya hye ne no bo ba nye otwawo ni oke wa ke okwe isani wo fe ene ebanyewa Chicago will choose between going back to Dumso and maintaining prices. 0537158638 is the numbers no by no travel. Yeah, said fangun some year basis. Yeah, petrol bo a costro. Diesel costro. Na a GPRTU Commercial Drivers Union, kasa o may increase omo fare by 20%. Na aban so say oni omo ebetwetwe nkomo. Omo kasa okay, aban enyi taxes no. Only taxes ni being free mo. Na Osha energy experts for so kasa see ko yi taxes ni bia. Na say yes go back to dum so. And to dum so yen yi taxes ni enko dum so ana yen ya taxes no. Na yen ni yen ya kanea. Emunye wa hen nanka wo dwen say wadwen trem no. Osan kiye. And to which me afraid it was 0537158638. 0537158638. Aye numbers are also bet me afraid and pay any attrition commander. Maybe Sanka only one of them.
Oh. Send it. Answer now don't make choice in the I was say okay, never knew.
Near wow.
Since I saw one Casagasa or Bravo. And see, Kanyano was on Kanyano FCC. With media on Yama, apart from the audio of fee near there. Maybe business are we Sandy and I say, you know, the quiet on and off someone, a very interrupted show. Hairdresser for young Kanya. The A for a friend and for
even portrait for creating
Baba for
being here as a cool being here
Kanya. And only taxes no so I home can home he high kakra. But only now that's not business
lecturer.
Untimi pam, untimi boti, untimi easy, untimi nyanya or so ye, Okoda or so. Yeah, the ultimate day.
No, as I know, I do not boom.
What do you boom? A yoga was la, and I joke without me that the stress in our Musa. Think I may castle moon 2 months, but think a Cobana says,
so a castle boot too.
A Cobana said, may you back on the anchor, can you insist?
Is this one? I said, my and free as some cat.
May and free as some cat because the be a film maybe a film.
And I was you.
Alan was a school funker. Was if we prepare for exams, may boom Kanyasa or prep. Those days now, as a Munkoda, you doom light. Munkoda also at Wasiba. The Kanyan be a moodum the Sanoa says, I'll do so no pass and hard drink. By that's right, by say.
Onye be found. And the beginners no kwa ya nhwa e ho nsensanso no so enzo ne asam no 0537158638 am enkomotwetwe a anope ye de to wanim na won so wo de wadwenkyere afa ahomatrofo na wo screen no so no na mo ofra ye besrawo na wama o TV no volume no akofom anase we mute podcast is muted o mute na ye din komo e wo phone no so 0537158638 a numbers no 0537158638 a numbers na ebetumi aboa ye nyina enti wonso Fred the phone line is now duly activated. You can call us on 0